Hi everyone, today I'm going to be going through two free resources which you are welcome to use in your own singing practice or with your singing students. They are the Repertoire List and the Repertoire Checklist. The word repertoire comes from a dance term, a ballerina term, meaning the songs that you have learned, and we do use it in music very commonly. You can find these resources for free in the link below in my Teachers Pay Teachers account, and you can download them in PDF. I have my iPad ready to go through with you on both of those, so sit back and relax.
This resource that I put together is the Repertoire List, and here is a space that you or your student can write out which number of page it is. You might end up with a number of these pages because only 4 will fit on each page. I've done that because then it's appropriate for children of all ages who need big, bold text so they can read it. It's also easy to categorize in different styles if you would like to do that. Your name is here. My name is Tamara Nozick. Now, I've used the song Never Enough as my example. The first thing you're going to be putting in is the title, Never Enough. If you are dealing with a musical theatre song, and this is a musical theatre song, you could put in brackets next to it, the musical. I didn't do that, but you can definitely go and do that if you would like. Artist will go next. I've done this deliberately. A lot of people will argue the composer is more important, and I agree. I tend to find young children tend to identify with the person who performs it, with the version they wanted to perform, and I did put that before, but in no means do I mean that the composer is not as important. If anything, they are more important. But sometimes you will also find that the artist is the composer, and then you will just write the same person twice or people twice. The artist for Never Enough, the version that I would be performing, is the Lauren Allred version. The composer for this song is Benj Pasek and Justin Paul. Key is very important to put here. If you go into an audition for a show or any kind of audition, you need to go in knowing the key, even if you don't read music. I say that because someone in the room might be able to play by ear, or even they might say the key isn't appropriate for you. What's the song in? And you would say, oh, Never Enough that I sing is an A flat. And they might change it in the audition. You want to be prepared. You also want to look informed. So even if you don't know music, you can definitely Google on the internet. It's very easy to find out what the key is in. And if you bring it up, you can change that key. If you're not sure, I'm sure you'll have a musical friend that would help you write the key in. And lastly, I have put the style. It's good to keep track of what styles you're singing. You might find that you're only singing songs in one particular style, and you want to be an employable musician, so you want to sing all different kinds of styles. And I'm not really talking about, I'm singing classical and jazz. You don't have to be as extreme as that, but you want to be able to see, I sing a ballad here. I sing a pop song here. I sing a med ballad here. You want to have diversity, and this is a great way of keeping track. I have put musical theatre, but I've also put pop because musical theatre tends to have a million different styles, and this will keep track of what kind of styles you're doing. And at the end, once you've totally learned the song, and I have another worksheet to go through with you on that, you will tick that it's prepared. Because it's nice to know when you have fully learned a song and it's part of your main repertoire. And the second resource that I have for you guys is a Repertoire Tracker. This is a little breakdown, and I was going to have them on the same page, but I do think they're separate, of you to keep track about where you are as you learn your repertoire. And I will go through each thing for you. Below I have listed 2 songs. Obviously, I would know lots more songs than that, but just for the purpose of this worksheet, I'm going to just use Never Enough and the song Blue Moon, which is a jazz standard. The first thing you're going to be putting in is your name. I'm Tamara Nozick, nice and big. If you are dealing with school students again, you could put their grade and class. The song title, I will put there. Now, we don't need to write any more information because that will go on the other repertoire list that I have supplied for you, or that information about that particular song. Also note that I have left space in that other song sheet If there are other things that you want to list for your students or for yourself on your repertoire list, there's plenty of space in each box. I did deliberately leave a lot of space for notes. Never Enough is my first song that I'm looking at, song title. Printed, written out, or uploaded lyric or sheet music. So printed, if you like to have printed music, go ahead. I'm a paper-free studio, so I don't like to print. I use my iPad. But sometimes I do need to write out the words or the lyrics. I find that a hugely beneficial activity for when you're learning music or a song. I forget lyrics all the time. That's probably one thing I really struggle with, so I handwrite them out and then I hold on to them. Or uploaded sheet lyrics, so whether you're using an iPad or your phone or your computer. And once you have those, you want to be prepared when you're learning a song. Yes, you can go ahead and learn them by ear, but that step is really helpful in getting prepared. It also makes you make decisions about the learning process. Am I going to sing the whole song? Am I going to do a cut? Am I going to write my own words here? Usually when you're learning a song, you're going to be doing exactly what's written, but perhaps it's an original song. The next step in my mind is to learn the melody thoroughly. That means that you have listened to it, you have gone through every single phrase, you have gone through every rhythmic pattern, you have gone through any stylistic things that might be on the recording or in the sheet music. Make sure you know that melody exactly how it's written. You cannot play around with a melody if you don't learn it first. Okay, and that's a tip for me. Accompaniment chosen is your next step. Are you singing it a cappella, meaning without music? Are you singing it with piano backing? Are you playing the piano backing? Are you playing the guitar? Are you using a karaoke track from the internet? Are you whatever? Make sure you have decided that before you tick it off. That's very important. How are you going to perform this song if you get asked to perform it? That's there. Now, I haven't ticked the other boxes because for Never Enough, I haven't gone further with that. I'm still in this learning process. The next step is stylistic choices considered. I put this there because you don't want to be a vanilla singer. You don't want to sing like everyone else. If you're singing Never Enough, yes, you're going to sing it very similar to the style and how it's written, but you're also going to try and make your own stylistic choices here to make the song your own. Are you going to change the feel? Are you going to change the melody? Are you going to do minimalisms? Whatever. You need to consider those before you perform it, okay? How are you going to stand out? How are you going to make it your own? Memorization, very important. You should always know a song before you perform it. Inside out, back to front, jump in at any stage. You never know in an audition, they might ask you to just jump into the second verse. It happens. Happened to me actually the other day. You had to jump in. I had to memorize it, make sure I knew where I was. If you're working with backing tracks, I would even write down the different sections of the song, what timing you jump in. That's really helpful. And lastly, performed. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to perform in front of a stage. It could just mean recorded it, sang it for my family, put it online, made a YouTube video, whatever. And that's the performed section. Lots and lots of space to put all different songs there, guys, for you. And I hope it helps you.
I hope you found this tutorial useful, guys, and please let me know in the links below if you would like any other resources in particular that I like to use with my students. Again, you can find the resources I went through today in the links below in my Teachers Pay Teachers account. It's free. It's just the account I use to upload it properly. And I will see you guys later. Happy singing.
If you enjoyed this video and want access to more free warm-ups, meditations, and other singing-related videos, make sure you subscribe. I am a new channel and any support is appreciated so I can make more material for you guys. Anyway, that's it from me. See you next time.